Hello, hello, Sunita.
Hi, Claire. Oh, long time no see, right?
Oh, yes. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Can you believe that it's almost 3 months that we've published this little baby?
Yay! Exciting, isn't it?
Oh, it's just been incredible. And so let me introduce you to Sunita.
Hi, everyone.
And Sunita and I, we've been going, we have a bit of an experience together. We shared a few things pre the launch, which was quite incredible actually, because as we met virtually, we started realizing we had some connections together, and then we started realizing we were doing the same book.
It was, wow, no coincidences.
We were going to Egypt together.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
so that was a trip.
That was like, wow. It was like, where does that happen, right?
So
it's meant to be. I believe in that, because
absolutely.
we were meant to meet, and everything was meant to happen as it's happening.
It does. As it always does.
Yeah.
So Sunita, tell us a little bit, tell the audience here who you are, what you do, and then I'll ask you a few questions about this little baby.
Well, who am I? Like, what is my background? Well, basically, I wouldn't say a housewife anymore, right?
Nothing, you're past that.
Oh, I'm really way past that. Now, I've always worked all my life. Actually, I started when I was 16 years old. But the thing is, aromatherapy is my forte.
Okay, it's
right?
your thing, right?
That's my thing. 27 years I worked as a clinical aromatherapist, and that's what I do because that's what I'm best at. I mean, I have an encyclopedia in my head over here with all the essential oils that you can imagine, and we have 300 essential oils that we've studied.
Wow.
So if anybody asks me for anything or any issues or blends that they want, it's like blurb. It just comes out, It's like, oh, there you go. This is what you need to do. So yes, this is what I am originally. But of course, when you start studying something, you want to learn more because once you step into the line of alternative medicine, and there's so many other doors that open up, and then you say, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. And so, well, after aromatherapy, I studied reflexology because I thought, like living in the Islamic country here in Dubai as we are, people are not inclined to maybe be touched because they feel, I'm embarrassed, I don't want to be touched. I don't want to undress or whatever, or, have a massage or something. And sometimes people don't want to have a massage because some people don't enjoy actually having a massage. They're not, everybody's the same, right? So at the end of the day, I decided, okay, I can work with people through their feet.
Nice.
And so I studied clinical reflexology.
That's amazing.
And I studied with Chris Stormer, who's written a book, Reading the Feet. So so when I do something, I want to go really in depth. I don't want to just study on the surface. I want to dig in all the dirt that's at the bottom, And because I think that's the best way of learning, you need to understand what you're working with. And so when I studied with Chris Stormer as well, she taught me about reading the feet. So actually the feet is the windows to our soul. So the souls to the soul, right?
Yeah.
So when you think about that, it's really beautiful. And I mean, everything through gravity gets pushed down to the feet. So the feet actually tells a story about who we are.
Very nice.
Right? So it is the window to our soul.
Wow.
Right?
Did you hear?
So to me, I feel that helped me a lot with a lot of people who are unable to, want to be touched, basically. So feet is fine. You just, put your feet out there, and then you do a lot, and it really works very tremendously. Then I was missing something. I felt, okay, I'm doing that. And then I studied Jinshin Jitsu, which I also mentioned in the book. Now, Jinshin Jitsu is a whole other ball game because this is a really Japanese, ancient Japanese art of healing or harmonizing the body, where we have 26 safety energy locks on each side of the body. And all we simply do is place our hands as the jumper cable. So how I explain to people is that if your car battery dies down, what do? You're going to ask your friend, jumpstart engine, and off you go. Boom, boom, So that's a jumper cable, right? So what happens when the battery of my life dies down? Who's going to jumpstart my engine? My hands and my breath are my jumper cables.
Nice.
And so this is, it sounds so simple and all of that, but at the end when I studied, it is a lifetime of studying Jinshin Jitsu. I mean, the depth that you go into, it's not a joke. So I guess that's where I kind of stepped in, where I felt only aromatherapy is not enough. And so I studied a lot of other modalities and healing modalities, met some amazing people in my journey.
Nice. Oh, beautiful. So the chapter in the book, what is the chapter? What does the chapter talks about? Because the title is The Journey to Myself, right?
Yes.
The Journey to Myself.
It is always a journey. Life is a journey, right?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, a journey to myself is actually, it's not all the details are not in the book because it's more, again, in depth. You know, this is really going and finding who I am.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we do lose ourselves, don't we? I mean, yes, you know, we get married, we have children, we have responsibilities. I used to have to take care of my mother and father-in-law. You know, they were aged, they were old, and they had a lot of sicknesses. So you have so much responsibilities that you have to. But also I wanted to do what I wanted to do, right? So that's what I also mentioned in the book, that I kind of felt guilty that I was being drawn to my work or drawn to my family. What should I do? And I'm sure a lot of women go through that, being a woman especially, because you've birthed a child and you say, hey, you know, he's my responsibility, right? So you kind of go on that guilt trip and you kind of say no, because then you go home and then, you know, your kids look at you, Mom, you've been out the whole day working, and what about us? You know, I need to do homework with you. I want you and you and you. So you know how that feels. Yes, you know, that all that emotional blackmail, right? And the husband comes in as well, and the mother-in-law coming in as well. Yeah, what about? So what do? Right? You feel hurt. Yeah. You feel like, oh my God, maybe I made the wrong decision in what I've done in my life, and I should just quit everything and just stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom and take care of my children, their education, and da-di-da. But then, you know, I said to myself, I worked so hard. I've studied so much. I've traveled so much to learn all these different therapies, and I've helped so many people. Should I just surrender?
Well, I think it would have been very selfish to keep it all that to yourself. And
exactly.
That's the thing I say. Sometimes we think, you know, the right thing is not to do it, but actually how selfish it is, because you're not actually helping people by keeping it to yourself.
But my dear Claire, I learned one thing in my journey, and that is to be selfless. Because I am not being selfish. Yes, like what you said, I would be selfish if I didn't share.
That's it.
But I'm selfless because I am sharing.
That's the difference, right? Did you hear that? Did you hear that difference, right? I love that. Absolutely love that. But don't say anymore.
No.
Because otherwise, no one's going to buy the book.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
you know, I think you got to read the book. You got to buy the book. You need to understand what the journey is. A Journey to Myself is a very personal story about me, actually. So guys, yeah, let's do it.
So tell everybody, where can we buy this book?
Well, I think it's available at the Experts Market, right? Or online. And Kinokuniya, I think in Dubai Mall, which is one of the biggest bookstores here that we have in Dubai.
I can't say the word, that's why I'm always asking.
Kinokuniya, I love that store. I used to hang around there all the time. I love that bookstore.
Very easy, that's just right in front there, you arrive in it. It's very simple, very cool. So get the book. Check out Sunita's chapter. And then if anybody wants to follow you, you're on what's your favorite kind of, you're on Instagram? I know you do a lot. What's your handle on Instagram?
It's I have the Holistic Alternatives.
Yeah.
That is my business Instagram account, and that's normally where I do all my posting regarding, like, say, books, my work, my sessions, or I teach and things like that. It's all on there.
Brilliant.
Or you can even go to my website, you know.
Okay. And the website is?
theholisticalternatives.org.
Okay. Theholisticalternative.org.
Yeah. That? So guys, I'll see ya.
Thank you so much, Sunita.
You're welcome.
And bye, everybody.
Bye.